I don't know how, but this box only has one gimbal in it, the Zhiyun Crane 3. Right here we have the Crane 3 from Zhiyun, and I know they have certain levels, so sometimes you get a small box if you buy the small one, and sometimes you get a huge box if you get all the accessories, and I think this is what they sent me. So, there are actually quite a few boxes in here, so this is the actual gimbal. It's the Zhiyun Crane 3, so I'm going to put it aside and let's see. I actually have quite a few more boxes here, so this is a huge box. So this is the first one. I guess it's a zoom controller or focus pull. It says max, so I guess this is the stronger one. And there is another one that says light. So this one I guess is for focus or for iris. You get this little fun mount, and there's a strap thingy, a small plate. It's tiny, I like it. There is a monopod, go Zhiyun, and an envelope. So I'm gonna see what's inside this envelope. Is this what I think it is? I think this is a quick release for the tripod. Yes, thank you Zhiyun. You remember that little tripod that you have to screw on the bottom? So now you can screw this into the gimbal, screw that part into the tripod or the monopod, and quick release, so you don't have to do this for hours. So let's see what's inside this box. Man, this feels like Christmas. I'm gonna check it out. And this box has a black bag. And this is the raincoat, I guess, or the rain cover. And ta-da! Oh, I like this bag. It has all those straps that you can attach things to. It actually looks like a decent bag. How do you open this thing? Okay, found it. So, there's a here. It opens like this. And so you can put your cameras, your lenses, and you can put your gimbal here. And there's another wrapper inside. So, there's like a box within a box, within a box, within a box. Oh, those are like belt attachments. So there's a belt, and I think that this belt, it has a little pouch thingy and another pouch thingy and a little holster. And so I think you use this, and then you can put the monopod here and use it kind of like crane. So I think that this is what it's for. I'm not sure, but I will check and let you know. I'm going to look at the actual gimbal now, so I'm going to open. There are two tabs here. Oh yes! So it comes in a semi-hard case, just like the Gimbal. That actually feels very sturdy. So this is the actual gimbal. There you go, and it comes with the tripod. I'm going to use this new quick release, and I'm going to plug this one in. There we go. Then this one goes in here, and now you can put this one here. And then if you don't want the tripod anymore, you can, but for now we do want to use the tripod, so I'm gonna attach it and put it here. We also have 3 batteries. So I don't know if you remember, the Gimbal used 2 batteries. This one has 3 batteries because it's stronger, and a charger. And again, this charger can charge from both sides, so you can get double the power when you're charging. So there's a little plate here, and you can extend the lens support. And I'm not sure, but it looks like this is Arca Swiss compatible, so I think you can use this on Arca Swiss tripods. We're gonna check it in a bit. And there's a case, and what's in the case? Let's see. The cables, of course, lots and lots of cables. And there's a zipper here, so more cables. Okay, we'll look at all the cables later. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to move this out of the way. So the first thing you notice that this is kind of an unusual gimbal. So there is this tripod which you can hold, but there's also this big handle on the back, and this is actually the first thing you see. And if you look here, you have a bunch of controls. This is your menu, but you also have a bunch of camera controls. So shutter, aperture, ISO, you can hit go and record. And this, I guess, right here is a little wheel that you can use when you're using those buttons. So you click with your thumb and then you change the setting with your forefinger, I guess. It has two places to attach accessories, so one here, and this right here is the power button. It's kind of a weird placement, but I guess okay. And this one you can control the focus with. So they have those same little red things that you can use like here and here. Those you can use when you're balancing the gimbal, so you can lock the gimbal so it doesn't move. They have a new box, and it has an HDMI mini which you can use to amplify the signal when it goes to your phone, so if you're using wireless phone as a monitor. There's a DC out if you want to power, like, I guess, accessories. There are only 3 batteries, so... But if you want to power some accessories, there's an 8-volt DC out. And there are 2 inlets for the servo motors. One last thing that has changed from the Gimbal is that the battery compartment is now horizontal. So you take it out and you can put 3 batteries here under this little ribbon, and then you close it and it's locked inside. Maybe actually the last thing that I want to mention is that the joystick here, it has like a game controller or a DJI feel to it. So the Gimbal was just a flat pad, and here you get an actual stick. So it feels very responsive and very easy to work with. This is it about the actual Crane 3. Let me bring in the Gimbal just so you can see the difference. So actually, just like this is the Gimbal case, if you need like a ratio, and this is the Crane 3 case. So this is roughly, I don't know, 2.5, 3 times the volume of the Gimbal. You can see that the Gimbal, even with a Sony a7 III camera and a 35mm lens, is roughly the same size, maybe even smaller than the Crane 3. You know what, let's get a camera in here. So we've built a full rig, and as you can see, the Crane 3 is quite a bit heftier than the Weebee Lab. Let's see what we've added here. So let me turn this around. And as you can see, we've added 1 out of 2 motors, and this one controls the focus. So if I change the focus, I can pull and push focus via this wheel. And we've also added this phone bracket. And right here, I can see whatever the camera is showing me as a monitor. So when I walk with the gimbal, I can have a nice view here via the Zhiyun app. That's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. I can't wait to run the Crane 3 through the paces. Stay tuned for when we do a full review. Udit Yorosh, DIYP, and I'll be seeing you around.